So your PPC may not be working because your product is crap. Your listing is crap. That's what I want to talk about in this video. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hayden. I've been selling for many years on Amazon now. Obviously, I've spent many six figures in PPC spend on my own accounts, but also for our clients as well. Now, what I want to talk to you about in this video is how most people are suffering with their PPC spend because their ego is taking over and they don't realize that there's something wrong with their product. Now, some people will be spending an incredible amount on Amazon with their PPC. Their ACOS is at 40, 50, 60, 70%. Their TACOS is nowhere near the level they need it to be in order to make profit. And they seem to think that there's something wrong with their PPC dramatically. They just can't master PPC. They're overwhelmed with PPC, when in reality, their listing is just rubbish. I'm just going to say it clearly, bluntly, whatever. Sorry if it offends someone. I'm trying to help you when I say this. If your main image is not as good or better than the competition, then you're behind. If you haven't got 7 images, very good 7 images. 7 images, once again, that you've compared to the competition, you've compared to the industry standard, then you're behind. Like, if your listing, if your title hasn't clearly got all the main keywords that need to be in it from your niche, you're behind. If your keyword is not filling out as much as it can to describe that product as clearly as possible to the customer, you're behind. If there's not the correct bullet points, if you're not filling out all the bullet points, filling them with all your keywords, you're behind. If you're not paying attention to the reviews that are coming in and making sure you solve any problems that the customers are having to try and get them, obviously you can never ask them, but to remove that review by just killing them with kindness. Obviously, we can never ask them to remove it, but we can kill them with kindness, ask them for refunds, etc., etc. Say it in a way that is not against terms of service, but it may incline them to remove that review, then you're behind. If you haven't got a system for that, then you're behind. If you're not looking at the issues that are being caused in them reviews and then trying to improve your product as best as possible, for example, if products are arriving damaged, is there a different product that we can use instead and switch that over so it gets better reviews? Is there not enough value in that product? Can we add more value to it? Can we make the packaging better to increase them reviews, make it better? If you're not doing all this stuff, then you're actively allowing your business and your listing to sort of slowly die, and that's why you're not getting the PPC sales. Is there enough lighting on your listing? Look at your conversion rate. Look at your click-through rate. Look at your click-through rate. Is your click-through rate the average standard in the industry, in your niche? Is it low? If it's low, it means that your main image isn't very good. Once they click onto it, it's got a high conversion rate, it's got a high click-through rate but a low conversion rate, then that probably means there's something on the listing putting them off. Now, most of the reason is either the price, the images, or something in the bullet points that wasn't what they thought it was, right? Or is it the reviews? One of the reviews putting them off. You need to fix that. You need to sort out how you can make your product better. People think that it's the PPC. Let me tell you something right now. PPC, for sure, once you've got a good set of, 10, 20, 30, 50 SKUs, right? PPC, you could get great marginal gains by hiring a great PPC service like us or another one that can really, really get you them marginal gains. But if you think PPC is your main issue, and you're just not getting any sales no matter what you spend, or it's really, really bad, that's a reflection of your offering and not your PPC. Even as long as it's not a crazy competitive niche, as long as your offering is good, and it's good value, and it's a good price, and there's nothing significantly putting them off, and you've checked it all against competitors, your results shouldn't be really bad. Even if you're running a high bid penny PPC campaign, you should be getting some sales at a fairly decent whack. As a general rule, even if you don't know much about PPC, but you know how to create a standard manual campaign and an auto campaign, you should be getting okay results with that, even if you're not using a specialist firm to do it for you, or you're not an expert yourself. If you're getting awful results constantly, I implore you to look at the actual product rather than assuming it's the PPC. Don't let your ego get in the way here. It may be that you're not yet that good at creating listings. You need to focus on that. My name's Hayden, founder of ClickFox. I'll speak to you soon.